Master on the beat, let's get it.
Alright guys, your boy Brandon's back here again guys. Before we showcase the matches that we play, it was 5 rounds guys. Your boy Brandon finished X and 1. I was able to, my only loss was against a, I'm not gonna give spoilers. Let's check it out. Let's check it out. If you weren't there in the live streams, I don't want to give you spoilers. But with the list that we finished X and 1, and we were able to get top 4, it was this guys. If you guys haven't seen my latest video featuring John, where me and him, or him and I, we go in depth of our list, really similar, but it's a little bit different in the ratios. And also we showcase, like we showcase strategies, combos that we do, and things that we have used as an Enel players to do consistently well. You're not always gonna win. You're not gonna win all your games, but you can always compete. So with knowledge is power, guys. So this is the list, really similar, really, like 12 2 caves. Instead of playing 3 and 3 and 3, I'm playing 4 3 and 2. This blocker against black is really good in other matchups like Black Yellow Luffy, Mirror Match, 12 2 caves. Like I say, Franklin's really good, guys. And sometimes if you're missing one card, I was playing against a player that I was missing this card. I did it earlier. I just traded for it. I did the trigger. I had like more than 2 lives, so I was not gonna able to play him. But I did the trigger, went to trash, draw a Rigo. So don't if you're missing a card for your next turn that you really need against your opponent, usually Bonney, like you need Rigos. Do this from trigger. You lose a 2K, but drawing this, it can save you, man, from losing a game. So, do what you gotta do. Be able to adapt. Don't be afraid to do the effects. This right here, guys, it says that you draw one card. Then if you have one or more less cards, play this card. So you can always draw a card. So it's great. Don't hesitate. But guys, let's get into the games. I'm not gonna get a lot into through the games. I'm gonna walk you through, showcase different my thought process, things that work for me, things that didn't work for me, things that we can all use to get better. And please go in the comments, tell me what's your strategy, what's your build for OP-08, and things that I could have done better in the matches that I lost or in the games that I won. So let's keep sharing the love. Let's keep sharing the knowledge, guys. So let's get it. Let's get into the matches. All right, guys. Here we are. This is the first game, first round. I'm playing against my boy B Dragon. Shout out to B Dragon. He's an amazing player. Always a pleasure playing against you. I won the dice roll. I choose to go second. Um, so, guys, I was blessed to be able to perform in a consistent level where I was able to get my second Perona. Um, sometimes life works, in a magic way because last week, like like this, I went to other 2 treasure cups. The live streams are available in the channel, and I finished 1/5. It was South a week before this one. I finished fifth out of top four with the same record, and then I finished second in a storm search, and it was only first place. But I didn't, like I always say, guys, I'm a grinder. I love the game. I'm gonna keep grinding. I'm gonna keep spoiling myself. I don't care if I do good and bad. I'm not gonna get too high. I'm not gonna get too low. I just gonna, try to become. I'm always gonna be grinding, keep spoiling myself, and doing all these treasure cups. It helps you as a player to get better, to work on your game, on things that you feel like you could have done better. For example, in this match, as you guys saw, I played Flamper early. I think that's a mistake. You don't want to do Flamper early. You want to do Flampet when you need her. When people are starving you at 2 and you want to go to 1 to do Yamato plays or do the Raigo plays. So, yeah, that was my thought process, out of that. I'm asking how many. when you're thinking what to do. Um, you kind of want to starve from here. Like, oh my god, I wish I had a Gedatsu. You really want to open with Gedatsu, but also Yamato late game is really good. So here I just play frankly and pass. Just build board, put pressure. Like build board. Like if he decides to attack to with the blocker, penalizing for that. But I believe he can play Hody Jones now. So maybe playing that Franking was not the best play. Um, these matches, guys, to be honest, I'll be having problems lately. In locals, Treasure Cup tournaments, because um, they have a good match against you. They can play if you start with them. They can play the seven drop. Hody Jones. They can play Kid. They can play Rocinante, the Acas. They can play 10 drop. They can play the Sorrow. So they have a lot of good cards to slow down your strategy and to minimize your strategy. So what I try to do as a player is just keep improving. And he right here, you know, um, I'm analyzing, if he's right to start attacking now. What's the best option to do? But let's see what he does. Let's see what he does. I think he has 9 dons. So let's see what he does. So here I think he plays a hurry. Oh, he plays a blocker. Okay, okay. Putting that pressure. Um, yeah. So far he has the better board in the sense like that blocker I cannot wrangle him unless I attack with everything. Now I drew the Gedatsu, but I don't even know how many life he has. Like it's hard to tell. Sorry, I didn't pay attention if he took the seventh with yeah, he took the seventh with banish. That's why he has another. That was a good banish. I banished one of the other blockers. So he's at 4 life. So I can technically play Gedatsu. But I have 10 dons, so I can play Yamato and kill the blocker and establish a 9K. And I think that's what I ended up doing. Um, but like looking back, there's things that I could have done better in this game. I'm gonna try to point it out once we get to that point. So here, yeah, I play the Yamato, kill the blocker, um, and I decided to pass. The reason I do that is because I'm trying to play around the 10 drop. That's what I'm trying to do. So right now, Boris looking decent. Um, so he plays the Sorrow. He has it. Let me see. Okay, let me see what I have here. So I don't have the Rago, so it's looking scary. I have two options. I can either play the Ace. I can either do the flan play Katakuri, go back to two, hope for the best. Maybe stack the Franklin. Um, I can try to like, draw 2 cards out of my deck. I play 4 Rygos, so you know. Excuse me. So, um, let's see what I do here. I definitely learn a lot from this matchup because so against the Bonney matchup, you want to build your board and you want to take all the hits, keep putting yourself at 1 or 2 life, and put pressure on his board. The good thing is like because for example, if you wait, you have a balance of going for board early game, right? On the late game, he can start dropping the 10 drop, but if he tries to kill one of your characters and he plays another 10 drop, he just wasted his whole turn. So if you can follow that with an ace, swing 5 and 10, that's putting a lot of pressure on his life, and and that's putting pressure on his life and on his hand. And this match is all about who can manage better the resources. So he's swing five. I have to counter. He can attack 3 times. The reason I didn't win for life this turn, he could have easily cleared my board with big attacks with the Sorrow, and then he and make me panic, make me do weird plays. So he attack 9. He restand. I take it, and this is the play of the. I think this is what I was saying when I was showcasing the deck profile earlier in the video. Look at that? So I was able to do the Rygo. He only has he can do now. So I'm thinking like, okay, if I'm gonna do Rygo, I gotta keep myself at least at 1 life because he can attack 2 more times with Sorrow. So if I don't take these 7, if I take these 7, he can attack 2 times, twice big, and he has a decent hand. So like I have to, I give it to you. I have to. He probably starved me now. Oh, I don't know what he's gonna do, but I have to, guys. So he pays a Rocinante. He raised Rocinante. He blinks that. That's an insane combo. He's putting me there fed. Uh sorry about that, guys. So sorry. So he's blocking one of my dons, man. That's really good. I'm like, this can be killed, right? Because if I don't kill that I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So I drew another Rygo. So either way, I was gonna be fine. But like I wasn't forced to do that. Uh, I didn't need to do the Frankly effect technically, but we don't know that at that point at that point of the game. I don't know that I'm gonna I don't know that I'm going to drew the Rygo, but that's a blessing. Right now, he still has one done open, so I think the best thing to do here is go 10 to 7 because he does. I'm meeting more cards out of his hand. Um, and then but I know right now we're looking good. I have a decent board. I have an Yamato, an Enel, an Ace. I got 2 life. I can do Flampe, do Raigo. So right now I'm looking good. But I will tell you, looking back, what what was one of the turns that I made a play that it wasn't the best play. So I go 10 to 7. You have to. He give it to me. Uh oh, so I have 9 dons. So I can do Vampe. That will be 8 dons, and then I will have 2 dons, and I can go maybe not at the Rocinante. But also Enel is not the best card in this matchup because Enel is at 7K, so they goes 8 to 7. They can go 10 to 7, and that's a lot of research they're asking me. Yeah, you can protect him, but you're losing cards out of your life, and like yes, if that's your best play on your 7 don, that's fine. But you rather have the 7 9K Charlotte composed because with 1 don she's a 10K, and she can go 9 to 7 to the blocker. So she's really really good in that. But I'm not playing that card, so I just gotta adapt and adjust. So yeah, I go 9 on 8. I'm meeting his hand. That's what you want to do against this matchup. Yeah, he gives me a 2K. That's a 2K less on his hand. Making sure I play Flampe, drop, but I should remove something though. I should remove something on my board. I think I don't get it on time, but I do it on his turn. So I should remove the. Yeah, I gotta replace something. I got it. Yeah. Here I'm like, should I put pressure in his life or keep it the board like that? I'm like, yeah, maybe here what I should have done not attack with the Frank. I mean, I don't care to be honest. You need to eat cards out of his hand. Um, so I should have. I should have. I don't know what I do here. Let's see what we do. Yeah, go five. Might as well. Yeah, I mean, like he's close to lethal, so maybe I'm giving him the cards that he needs to kill me to beat me at the end. But you gotta put pressure, at some point. Um, so he goes eight alive. I think I take it. Yeah, I take it. Heal. Charge the now. He still has two attacks. But I have a Kata. I can heal. I can put by the Franklin. You know. So one of the strategies that I learned through this game and my previous experiences were so it's going six man. I wish I had a 2K or a better in hand. But I'm like because I would have defend that. Maybe just still let it go. I think letting him go is the best play. I don't think like you know. Yeah. I gotta choose at that. It is what it is. I mean, I don't think defending that is the right play. But if they're asking one card behind is fine. But here, I know, like I saw in my hand, I'm like, yeah, he's probably gonna pay the 10 drop. So he frees that. And I'm like, okay, it is what it is. That's not the card that I wanted to draw. I wish I would have drew an ace. Uh, I'm thinking about doing Rygo. Here, definitely, I should have done Rygo. I will tell you why. Because I would have swing 9 to I should okay. So here, to me, is the better play. I will tell you why. So yes, it's scary when they can draw multiple sorrow. But if they have multiple sorrow, let's say you do Rygo on them twice. Okay, maybe that gives you the win. But when they play sorrow, they cannot. I have four attacks. He has two life. So if he plays sorrow the next turn, I can uh, put pressure on life. Maybe he defend, but if you do the right sequence, you choose like you attack live, you see how what he does, and I have zero cost advance. So when he plays Sorrow, I can just go big to this board and try to clear board, try to survive his Sorrow attacks, and um uh, then I go for game. But it's scary. But I feel like what I learned, guys, through my previous matchups and my previous because I've been like I used to be earlier in the form. I used to be Bonney on the sim. Sometimes a locals. You barely see Bonney matchups, but the later the format got, the more Bonnies you were seeing. So it took people got better with Bonney, so it was a rough matchup. But what I do, guys, people tell me, "Oh, Bonnie's a bad matchup." That's fine, but I have a lot of cards to compete against Bonney. So what I learned in this matchup and also previous, my other experiences is like you need to, it make me better to manage my resources. For example, play flampe at the right moment. Don't play flampe early. Um, and go to the fundamentals. This matchup is about who has more resources. Who manage better his resources. So resources mean like your board state, your hand size, and yeah, that's what I do. Every when I win a game or I lose a game, I go back to the game and I analyze like what I could have done better, which sequence that I did penalize me at the end, And so here I go to the six cost. Going 9 to 8 is an easy counter 2K. Bonnie has a lot of 2Ks, so that's what I did. There's no need for me to attack the AK. Yeah, and that's what I did. I did the Rygo. But after this turn, I will tell you what was my misplay. So he lets it die. I Rygo that, and I'm gonna take my chances. But I will tell you when I misplay. Is he go? Five alive, you have to counter. I take it. Should I do the Franklin? I don't know. Maybe I should. But I want to draw a card too. I do. It's an extra body. You draw. Lead ability. I think Kara it was fine. Maybe I should have did the Yamato. Maybe it's better because the I don't think Yamato has a lot of value right now. So let's see what we drew. I will tell you exactly what I did wrong. So I draw for turn. It is an Anami. Um. So what I should have done here, I don't know if I heal myself here, but what I should have done is swing 5-5. I should have swing 5-7. Play Karakuri, bounces Rocinante. At this point, he's gonna have a 10 drop, potentially play another 10 drop or a Sorrow. It is what it is. Then I play Yamato. I go. I can kill him. You see what I'm saying? Like if I play Karakuri right now, bounces Rocinante. He has 3 life. That's fine. I think Rocinante is a counterless card. I don't think it has counter. I don't think he has a lot of cards in hand. You know. Um. So what I should have done is 100% because guys, at the end of the day, if your opponent has an answer to everything that you do, you were gonna lose that game no matter what you do. Yes, you could have done things better in some turns, but like if he plays another 10 and 10 and 10 and a Zoro, man, you have a god hand. It is what it is. You gotta deal what is in front of you. As an NL player, yes, it's okay. If I only have one Raigo, it's okay to hesitate to do a Raigo on a 10 drop. But I learned that if you're building a good board, he doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. Just deal what you had in front of you. If you have a good board, he plays a first 10 drop. It's okay to not Raigo that one if you only have one. But if he plays another one, that's when you do Raigo. So here I'm giving him cards. It is what it is. I think he has 2 life. I go 6 alive. Oh, I think here I play Yamato. So this is a big misplay. Big misplay, in my opinion. Why? You play Kata. You remove pressure, that 8K attack. Um, um, you keeping 3 for life. It is what it is. If it was a 4 life, I can kill a 5 or less with Yamato. And think about this. I would have a Karakuri ready on board. Then I can play a Yamato. What about if I drew an ace? So you see what I'm saying? Like I have a good board. And I wish I had like 2Ks. Like you don't want to have 3-0 cost event, guys. That's horrible, man. I'm like, should I counter? Let it go. It is what it is. Maybe I should counter that one, but it is what it is. But I definitely should have removed that Rocinante, guys. Because if he puts me at 0 life, that's fine. I can play a Yamato and heal, go back to 1. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm here analyzing why, but looking back, that was the turn that to me, uh, it put me in a disadvantage. It's go 10 to 7. Here I'm thinking if I want to trash. But do you know what is the problem? I don't have 2Ks. That's the thing. I don't have 2Ks. So trashing here and then giving my 2K when he goes 8 to 7, that would be perfect. And also, I didn't manage my resources the right way. Honestly, then letting that NL die, it was not gonna be the worst. Because if I'm at 2 life, I play Karakuri. He plays the 10 drop. At least I can go. It's rough. It's rough. Like I said, guys, not removing the Rocinante, I think it was one a big misplay. And look at that, I tried Charigo. That's rough. Yeah. I should have let Darnell die. 100%. Yes, he can freeze my leader, my 3 characters, but it is what it is. He would have to. The thing is, it's my hand too. Like you don't want to have a lot of 0 cost event, man. at that point because if he's going 10 to 9, that's a 2K. 10 to 10, that's a 1K. That's what you want in this situation. But here, I was like, I gotta give it to you, man. I don't know what I did here. I forgot, but I think I defended him, and I lost a life. I'm probably losing 2 cards out of my hand. I managed myself really bad there. I think this is it was a really bad. I managed my resources in the wrong way, but we learn. We always on the grind, and all this. I did. This is the first time watching the game after I did the live stream. Um, but I know I have like a photographic memory. Like I can remember all the things that I did in the game, and I can remember. I can identify which turn I did the wrong play. So here I'm like, okay, what to do? I'm asking how many cards in hand. He had a lot of cards in hand, I think. So I'm like, oh my god, what should I do? Rough, rough. Giving 2 cards, man. I don't know if that was the right play because he's gonna play a 10 drop. Yeah, it was too much resource. So trashing that first live was yeah, you know. But I lose the board, it was just so I should have. So look at what I'm saying. He would have swing that AK to 7. So if the Rocinante is not in the board, yes, charging the life is fine. I keep the Enel and maybe letting die next turn. But at least the 10 drops are attacking my board, not my life. I'm at 1 life, but I have a Karakuri. And now I would play a Yamato. You know what I'm saying? I would have went 6, 8, and then alive, and then play Yamato, go back to 2, and counter my board, see what he does, and leave with the results. And if he doesn't have another 10, I got a life. I just keep pushing pressure on life. If he goes big to my board, he has to commit a lot of dons. So that means he's not playing a Zoro. He's not playing. He maybe play a Hody Jones or maybe play one blocker. But at that point, I can do a lot of attacks. You know, um, I'm not saying I would have won the game or I won the game or I lost the game because of that. But I'm saying looking back, that was a turn that I can definitely would I would it would be better during that play. Um, Looking at his trash, he already played 3 or 10 draw. That's rough. But it happens. It's part of the game. So yeah, an ace here would have been nice too, but maybe go 9, 10 to the car or life. And if he kills me, he kills me. I would have a couple of 0 cost events. But like I say, bottom line, and this gonna apply in OPOA, you have as an NL leader, NL player, you want to deal what is in front of you. Yes, there's some turns that I did Rago too early. He had back to back Sorrow, or he had 3 Sorrows. You were not gonna win the game no matter what. He had the God hand against you. You live with that. So deal with what is in front of you. Of course, if you only have one Rygo and they have a Hawkins, a 7 cost, you don't Rygo that. But a Tandra, yes, Rygo that. If you have multiple Rygos and they have a Hawkins, Rygo that. You're removing a lot of pressure. Because then he plays a Yama at 9, you remove that one too. If he has that after that, you just keep playing aces and hope for the best. Because at that point, man, it is what it is. But you just gotta try your best for what you have. Here, I'm thinking, because I know it's looking rough for me. I have 1 life. He has 3 attacks. Potentially can play a Hody Jones. Like it's looking rough. It's looking pretty bad. So here, maybe I'm just thinking things that I can do, and I'm already thinking like I should have played that card earlier. I should have played that card earlier. I should have, because the god. Like the perfect curve that you want to do against Bonney is like a Datsu early, and then Kara, and then like Aces or Yamatos be in between. If you keep dropping your high cost characters and also removing their high cost characters, it could be good for you. Here, what I do here, I think based on the scenario, I think this is the best play. So I put pressure on his character. I go 10 to 8. So he's giving me 11. And then he has like two cards in hand. And then I play Karakuri and bottom life that. But I think this is when it's over. Like I said, guys, he put pressure with a Rocinante for a few turns. I remove that card early. I build my own board. It's looking good. You see what I'm saying? Pretty, pretty, pretty. So here, maybe I should have defended the first 10. Take the second 10 for free. Go to zero life. And I would have. Oh, I think I did a misplay here. Let me tell you guys. So if I deferred, I would have. Oh my god, I don't know what I discarded. Oh, I'm thinking. Okay. So I had this hand, not the Nami, right? So maybe give him 2-0 cost event and then take the first. Okay, so I would have given 2-0 cost event, right? It's to have 1-0 cost event. Take take the 10. Let's see what I drew from the 10. Let's see. Let's see. I think this is. I should have counted the first 10. Definitely, guys. I should have counted the first 10. I should have counted the first 10. And then I would drew the Nami, right? I would have given 2-0 cost, had like two cards in hand, right? I take the Nami, charge the card. I know I would have kept 1-0 cost. I think that was possible, right? I keep 1-0 cost event, and then I take the second 10. Okay, so I take the. Now I gotta give you my whole hand, right? What I'm saying is, you come to the first 10, you try to keep 1-0 cost event. He swings 10 again. You take it. You do lead ability. I think you keep two cards in hand. I think at some point. I'm sorry. Just I don't want to go back in the video, whatever. But I think if you defend the first 10, let me see. Let me see what we do here. I think that was a misplay too. I think you defend the first 10. Also remember, we play. Maybe I had a 4-0 cost there or a Capone, but you come to the first 10 because if you come to the first 10 and you have a good trigger that can prevent an attack, you can block the lead attack, and now he doesn't have lethal. Because even if he plays a Horiyus, you stay at one life. You see what I'm saying? And then if he plays a Horiyun, he has to take a life. And then you try your best. It's easier to defend high cost characters, and then you have one life, and then you try to remove board because he only has two cards in hand or three cards in hand. So I think I should defend the first 10. But I don't know if I would have enough to because he goes 7 with Bonney, I think. So guys, tell me down below if that's what I should have done, and then I would have enough counter. But I think that was my misplay, not defending the first 10. But like triggering a Capone there would have been insane. But you see, I giving all that, I keep one card in hand. So let's say I do that earlier. I think I have two cards in here. I discard one for my leader. So I would have two cards here, defend that one. Because now he goes 9. I cannot defend a 9. I can only defend a 7. So you see what I'm saying? If I counter first, I think I have two cards. You see what I'm saying? So he had it, man. He played. Look, he showed me his heartbeat. He played really well. But looking back, play that kata earlier. Maybe counter the first 10. But guys, always in the grind, guys. Always trying to get better. So, hey, let's get into the next one. Again, V Dragon, congrats, brother. You earned that win. I'm proud of you. Keep it up, my brother. You're one of the good ones, man. So, okay, guys, let's get into the second round. All right, guys. So here we are, round two. Um, Playing against Black Yellow Luffy. It's a really grind game. I feel like it's a matchup that if both players they're on the same skill level, it's gonna go to time for the most part. Sometimes if Luffy opens broken and can like play because there's some builds that do a lot of removal, like they play the Kuzan, they play Geckos, they play this, they play that. They can like just destroy your whole board and then just destroy you at the end game. But if if both have like drew because whoever drews better and knows the matchup, but potentially could do consistently do better against each other. But I don't ever feel like as an NL player it's like a cakewalk. Like if I play against a Blayo Luffy, oh I have the advantage. People always say, oh you have a lot of like you have a lot of high cost characters and that's really good against them. And yeah, that's fine. But I'm also a slow deck. So like if they can like go to 10 and they start doing all the setups and like play cousins and like play Luffy's and remove my stuff. Every time they do the loop, I cannot Raigo, I cannot Thunder, I cannot like Nami or Luffy or Gedatsu. So it's like it's really really rough. It could be really really rough, but it's a match that for the most part it goes to time, man, because we both just starving us, running the game, trading board, like and sometimes if he has the counter, he has the counter. It's just it's a 9K leader in the late game, man. Like yes, we have a lot of high cost character, but sometimes even that is just not enough. Um, but shout out to El Brillante on the last week before this event when I finished fifth. I beat him in the last round, and it was barely. It was only because of the time rules, man. It was only because of the time rules, and this game is gonna be as close as that one was. But when that things like that happens to me, I always go back to like I say, guys. I always go back to the game. Like here, you know, like with that experience that I got against El Brillante and against shout out to you, man. I'm sorry, I'm bad with names, but he's one of the locals of South. He also plays Yu-Gi-Oh. I believe he's a close friend from Being Dragon, and it's a community. He's from the community. Really, I love your vibe, man. Shout out for the great energy and for the great game. So and it's also rough, man. Like, when you go to an event and you know that you cannot lose two games, man, that's pressure, And here I'm like, I'm gonna try my best not to lose another game, and hopefully I can bubble in on the top four and not bubble out. But it's rough. It's rough. So I play flan play early because I want to see my cards. I want to draw my high cost characters. Here, like yes, you can do Raigo to like in some if he plays the Kusan and you have Raigo, okay, you do Raigo to that. But in this matchup, you want to see your high cost characters and just build up a good board and then just start going 11, 11s, 11s. And if he has the counter, he has the counter. So I played the blocker. The blocker is really good in the match. I'm starving him. I'm not gonna attack. I'm also a few things that I could have done better in this matchup that I will explain you later when it happens. Because after this round, I play another Black Yellow Luffy, and I was able to. Oh, he plays that Perona, baby. I think I'm gonna give him the Raigo or a 1K. The reason I did this is because Ketatsu is dead. Um, and like I said, some bills play cousins, so that card could be the difference between you losing or winning that match. So also things that I could have done better in this matchup. So um, I try my best to like whatever I didn't do well or like something that I could have done better. I go back to the lab. So here he can do a lot of things. Um, But here I think I'm more afraid of the Kusen. Because with the Kusen, I think Kusen is minus 4 when attacking. And now like he can kill with Luffy, he can kill my Kara. Like I'm sorry, no, that's minus it will make yeah, yeah, we're making a 4. A minus 4 is 4. So yeah. I just think I play the Kara and just bounce that. The Luffy is a problem too. Luffy is a card that they really like. It's like it enables though to have like a good early mid game because they could just get there faster because they know we're not gonna put into zero real quick. The only reason I would put and I one of the community members I remember it was early meta or like early set. So I was playing against Blayo Luffy. We all learning the matchups. We all learning how to play the new leaders. But here to me that was a mistake. To me, I'm sorry. To me, that's a mistake. 100%. 100% mistake. Just play the Kara, bounce the Kuzan, you deal with the Luffy later. It is what it is, in my opinion. Because if he swings A to life, okay, now I can swing big to him and kill him with Kara, or I just play another Kara and bounce him next turn, and just keep moving like that. What I learned is between this match and the other one, uh, you want a mulligan for your Karakuris. There's no debate on that. Your Karakuris are not for Gecko like in against Lucci. Your Karakuris are to remove anything like they can do damage to you early game. And once you have a good board, you just start attacking big to life. Karakuri to me is like it makes the matchup really it makes the matchup really like hard for them to overcome because if you keep them healthy, that means they gotta waste their hand to go to zero, and then when they hit zero, they gotta discard another card, and then they abuse. But by the time they do that, if they do that, you have three Karakuris, and you can just go big, big, big. It's just really hard for them to overcome because they're not gonna have lethal on you even if you're at one life because they're probably gonna have one gecko and one leader attack. So that means you're healthy. You know, you're not afraid to die. They might do the loop back to back turns, but you repeat. You keep attacking big. You keep attacking big, and if they survive, they survive. It is what it is. You were not meant to win the game. But what I learned in this match is Karakuri is like it was like it's like you see four Karakuri it's really hard it's really hard for them to like beat you. Um, so to me that was what I should have done because I losing a life and also like Gedatsu and Sabo, yeah, you play them early, right? You play them early, so like yeah, removing the Luffy, okay, he didn't swing, so it worked out. It worked out either way, but what I'm saying is I would have just removed the Kusan and leave with the rest, man. Like it is what it is, man. Because the reason I say that is because yes, I removed the Luffy and now I can kata the other guy, but I could just easily do kata back to back turns. I could easily do kata back to back turns, still have two life, and remove both characters. No, it's face up, Papa. There you go. And then, but I was saying earlier, I was playing against Luffy, Blayo Luffy. People are learning the deck, whatever. He went to zero too early, and I put everything on leader and swing like 13, and he didn't have the counter. So you just if you see that window opening, like oh you are zero life and your leader is 5K, okay, I'm putting all my dons and I'm going like if you don't have a blocker, I'm going hard in your life, bro. So yeah, that's what I feel like because I would have two Karakuris right now. And that's better than having Sabo, Gedatsu, in one Kara. You see what I'm saying? I would have a Gedatsu, Kara, and Kara. And then I have Yamato to heal. I have an ace. So that's what I learned in that matchup, and also my previous experience. Matches like Bonney and Blayo Luffy, you don't see those matches really often. So that's why like I don't have like I'm still learning. Like I'm still learning, guys. Like and any matchup like mirror match, any matchup, bro. I'm always learning. I don't care how consistently well I do against any matchup. I'm always trying to learn something new and trying to do different like different thought process to keep my opponent guessing and to keep the game like to stay relevant. Because for example, um, so he plays Sabo, he's doing his combos, but right here I'm okay. It's not the worst because I have the board. I'm building my board and I got a blocker. So like and also guys, when I go to an event, for example, after this event that I finished X and 1, I was blessed enough to get my Senko Perona. I just say it because you saw the thumbnail. Come on, everybody knows already. But let's share the journey. Let's walk you through the journey. Let's share the love and share the tips. Like in OPOA, we're not gonna have law, but Enel is still going to be relevant, and you're still going to be facing these matchups. Like you're going to be facing Blayo Luffy, you're going to be facing Bonney, you're going to be facing mirror matches, you're going to be facing Kara, Pudding, other leaders. So like all this is there's changes in the format. My deck might change a lot, but we still playing the leader. Like it's just the only changes is like new support for different leaders, new leaders, and a ban. So these matches are going to be happening. They're not going to go away. So here I'm thinking what to do, but what I should I don't remember what I do here. So let's see what I do. And I will tell you something that I did run that I did better in my other Black Yellow Luffy matchup. Because this is so like I was saying, guys, I'm always analyzing, thinking like, what can I do better? Like I'm always analyzing, like yes, like a generic way the decks are gonna do what they do, right? But there's different ways, that do. You can pilot your deck in different ways depending on the situation. That you just put the game state towards you. You just put the game towards you. So here I play the ace. I go back to two. The reason here is like, I mean, I guess I can put you to four, but bounce the Perona or something. But like let me just establish at 10K and see how we go from there. Um, but playing like if he plays, also I did that because if he plays cards, he has to remove cards out of his board. But maybe putting the cara there wouldn't be bad either. But it's like you can put the Perona in the back. So, but yeah. But it's just this game is just and tell me in the comments down below. I'm always grinding, like I say. I'm always trying to get better as a player. Tell me, oh, this is what I do against Black Luffy as an Enel player. This is how I can beat them consistently. This is the things that I have used, and you go from there. But you see what he's doing there? He's drawing that. You see, change it. So now he give me a 2K from his hand. That's what you want. But like I said, guys, I would have two Karakuris and an ace. That's a lot of pressure when he goes low in life. So those things that you keep analyzing, you keep learning, you keep analyzing, and you just go from there. But people are gonna keep getting better because that's what I love the game, guys. There's a lot of cars available to us. There's a lot of cars. Uh, there's a lot of cars. There you go. Ice Age is a three. So, guys, there's a lot of cars that people can use in different leaders. Like I say, you're gonna have the staples. You're gonna you you're gonna have your staples, and that was a nice play. You're gonna have your staples, and you're gonna have your. I think this plays another Salvador. I love it. I love it. Love, love, love it. So his leader, his leader should be his leader should be 7K. Oh, guys, question: does Sabo effect is mandatory? I just want to know. The Sabo effect is mandatory on play. Do you need to draw the two cards, or you can choose not to do it? Like I said, man, tell me, give me love, give me knowledge, man. Always in the grind, always trying to get better, man. So, and yeah, like I said, man, like of course, like if you're an L player and you're playing Yamatos, and you play in Yamatos, Karakuris, and now, your 10 drop, your 9 drop, your 8 drop. Yes, those the cards you're gonna do. You're gonna play your curve. You're gonna remove your opponent board. You're gonna put pressure when you need to. But like I say, guys, you always gonna do different. The games always can go different ways. Overall, the best play of a Gecko player could be like a Gecko Moria play or a Ish or whatever. Now Jack, Nail player. Your best play could be like play a blocker, Rygo, blah 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 blah, 10 drop, this and that. But there's more in the game than just playing your best, doing your best play. There's more in the game than just, oh, let me play a 10 drop and pass or do this or do that. Like, you can be at 2 live, playing an ace, choose not to heal to put pressure with a 10K. You can play the 10 drop, go back to 3 live, put yourself in an advantage. Like, now you gotta keep hitting me 4 times. So, all those things, man, you gotta, like, just keep it in mind. Just gotta keep it in mind. So here, man, I'm thinking he has a good board. Um, Cause the thing here, this game to me was kind of weird because I don't have. I put the Perona. Say it is what it is, man. I don't have like a big board. At this stage of the game, you want to have like 3 Karakuris, 1 ace, and it's like, okay, let's get it. You know what I'm saying? At this point. But hey, let's see what happens at the end. Like we all know, I was blessed and lucky to get the second my second Perona, but I'm not gonna tell you how it went. So let's keep watching. Let's see what happens at the end. Close game, man. It was the same as El Brillante. Like I say, man, you can always go to our previous live streams and you can see my games, things that I did that went well, things that went bad. And comment. You can comment. I always looking at the comments. I appreciate your love, your feedback. And guys, please don't forget if you haven't done it, subscribe, like, comment. It really helps the channel, help us in the algorithm, and we're gonna keep bringing you content. And in the coming days, I'm gonna be grinding with Enel, Katakuri, Lucci, trying to find my build for the set. And believe it or not, man, I'm liking Lucci. I gotta see how it develops. I'm also liking Blue do Flamingo, guys. So I'm a yellow player. I know I mentioned in the past that I was gonna play other colors. Testing with the homies, sometimes I play different colors, but I just love yellow in general. I love the color. I love yellow, so I bleed yellow. So I would try my best to play. I would adapt to the meta. Like if feel like with Lucha, I will have a better chance, like a better. I will have across the meta, right? Across all the decks, I will have better matchups overall. I grind with Lucci. If it's Karakuri, it's Karakuri. If it's Enel, it's Enel. If it's Kagara, it's Kagara. If it's another Sabo, guys. If it is pudding, it will be pudding. Like I'm open. Every set I try to you know get better as a player, and but the game is changing, guys. OP-09, it's a lot of changes. The meta is changing, so don't be surprised your brainless start playing other decks and you see him. But I'm gonna grind him and I'm gonna give him my best, man. You know. So like I say, I think because I feel like I really love Enel because to me, I just really love how the leader works. Karakuri is my first love as competitive wise, and I know Karakuri has a good match against Enel, but as an N L player, you can be Karakuri if you see your cards and you be able to manage your resources. But Puri, man, I think Puri's a deck like, oh my god, bro, like on my 8 turn they have a big mom already, so it's gonna be scary. It's gonna be scary. So I gotta adapt. I have a challenge that I want to learn how to beat those decks. That doesn't mean when you learn your matchups, that doesn't mean you're gonna sit against them and you're gonna beat them every time. No, but it means that you're prepared. So as long as you be able to see your cards and you be able to do what you gotta do right, you have a chance. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I love. Like like Bonney can beat. Like any deck can beat you guys. Like yes, you have like maybe Law against Rayu and matches like that. Like Karakuri against Rebecca. Like you just have the advantage with the 10 drop. Karakuri against Nami. You just have the 10 drop. You banish her life. Um, there's some matches that's really hard to. It doesn't matter how much knowledge you have. It's just really hard because they have a good match against you. But like a really really good. Like it's not. It's like when people say like, oh, it's a 50-50 matchup, 60-40 matchup. You can win those. Like if you play a leader that he has across the data and across the community and people like how people look that matchup. Let's say everybody say, oh, that's a 60-40. Man, I take my 40 any day, man. I take my 40. But if you're telling me it's like 80-20, there's some matchups that literally are 80-20. It's like, okay, man, that's rough. So I'm maybe early in the form. I'm gonna keep playing Enel. I love Enel. I'm not tired of playing him. I'll be having a consistent. I'll be doing really well consistently with him. So I'm gonna try that. But I feel like at the end of the format, I might just switch to Karakuri or Lucci. Because pudding is gonna be amazing. It's gonna be good, and maybe it's pudding. Who knows? But the problem that I see with pudding is like so here, it's like she's more straightforward, and there's not a room to showcase your skill. You just want to ramp up and play 10 drops. With Kara, and then especially more with Enel, you get to showcase your skill and your matchup knowledge. So here, I'm attacking. I don't know if to put it at 0. I mean, it's the same thing. But if you play something, that card will go to the bottom of his life. I don't remember what's my hand. Guys, tell me I think this is what I do better in the other matchup. But tell me in the comments down below what I should have done here. Maybe I should have put the Vavy on life. I don't know, guys. Um, I don't remember what I do here. So I go 6. I'm testing the waters. You gotta put pressure. I think it's a 5K. So that's what I did. I'm putting pressure. But I know there's a few things maybe I could have done better, like play that kata earlier. You want to play your kata earliest, man. You deal with the rest. So he blocks. I mean, we know he's gonna, but he doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. I think so. That's why I'm attacking. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna attack, bro. Cause I think yeah, just I'm trying to bait cards out of his hand, blockers. If I can leave in a 1 and eat a couple of sabos, I'm Gucci. Cause guys, he could potentially be like 6, 6, 6. 11 alive in 1 turn. I have the blocker, but that's a lot of cards out of my hand, bro. So that's why, like, at this point, I feel like I'm doing the 10. Like, I gotta put pressure on your life. But man, four sabos. But that's part, that you can deal with that. But here I'm like, I think I should swim 10 here. I don't know if I do it, but I'm just thinking, man. Yeah, I'm going 8. You gotta bait the blockers in the life. You have to. And that card I think has to go at the bottom of the life. And I learned yesterday. I mean not yesterday. By the time I'm recording this, it's been like a week. A week, well, a couple of days after. Yeah, yeah. This I'm doing this after the event, and I did other events, but I'm not gonna give no spoilers. If you haven't seen the live streams, you will see those videos coming soon. I'm gonna edit them, because we're doing a series of the Perona's series, Store Treasure Cup series. So um what I learned is if you do flampe, anything you draw from life, if it's face up, it goes to the trash. Here, I definitely should have swing 10. Yeah, I definitely should have swing 10. But I did that because if he takes, because that card would go to. I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, I think it's okay because I like to organize like high to low to high. So I don't know. It's some shit on my brain. I like that. I like to have, okay. You're 6 here there. I like to switch. I do that mid game. It just, and also give my opponent a better understanding of what's going on my board, and also to me. Like I don't want to get confused. Some players put the characters in weird angles and stuff, and it can get you confused. So always pay attention to what's going on. So yeah, like if he wants to go to 0, he has to give me a card from his hand. So because you need 2 dons for your lead ability, and then you need to discard card, and then to go to 0, you need to play a card. So that's why leaving him at 1 life, it was the right call, in my opinion. You tell me in the comments down below what I could have done better. So he pays 5, he trash, draw a card, and now he can do lead ability. But he paid, he didn't establish a gecko, so that's not bad. You know what I'm saying? But I don't know. You tell me down below. Should I put in a 0 and call it a day? And then go 11-11? I don't know, man. Let's see what he does. Because that lead is going to be at 9K, bro. Potentially, bro, should I? There's an Argentina guy, man. I'm sorry, man. Guys, I'm bad with names, but I know your faces and I know who you are. But your name, bro. We call it. I call dibs on that. He's ready for. He's gonna be my older Luffy matchup. Great player, great vibe. I learned so much from him because he's always playing that leader. So thanks to him, I learned so much, man. So shout out to you, my brother. Thank you so much for the love and for the knowledge. And you know, and I love people like that. That's the way I am. Like I love to give feedback and share. Like people ask me, "Oh, why could have done better? Why could have done that?" It's like, yeah, you. Like I tell you, like yes, if you do this, it probably went your way. If you do this, it still don't matter. So I love that. Guys, share the knowledge, share the love. That's what I'm saying. Like I think it's mandatory. I say we can call the judge, and it's like no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it because I don't think he wanted to do it, but I'm like okay, whatever. So he did it. He already discarded 2 geckos. So if I can survive, maybe I don't know. But this is the risky thing. Like I said, guys, you have a better strategy. Let me know because this game goes to time, bro, and that's so scary. I blocked because of the. Maybe I shouldn't have blocked that. I don't know what I did there. Why I giving the blocker? Oh, because he attacked my Karakuri, I think. He didn't rest it, but I think he attacked my Karakuri with 11 or I don't know, 10. And I didn't want to keep it in my hand. But looking back, should yeah, because I don't have all the counter in the world. But maybe I should have keep it. I don't know. Maybe I should have keep it. But that lead is a 7K, and that's good. Maybe here I should establish like I said, I don't remember what I done here. Cause here I can bounce the Luffy, but he has the babies though. If he has the gecko play and has the babies, I'm done. Right, guys? Looking back, I don't know what I should, it's always tricky. But what I try to do is stick to the fundamentals and try to just do what I gotta do. But maybe he established another AK, it would be better. I don't know. I don't remember what I do. I just think I go 8 to 7, 9, 10, and then but I only that. Okay, so give me the Perona. 9. I think attacking here is fine. You need to see how he reacts. You need to make him react. Not attacking here is not the way. So let's see. He's thinking what to do. We both taking like games go to time is nobody. I never stall. I don't feel like my opponent stall. It's just so we gotta think what to do. He's losing a card. I got 10 to life, and I think I paid 10. I don't think that was a bad play either. But maybe putting a 1. All right. But the thing is, it doesn't have a good target to put a life. Because if I do the baby, he just kill it. See what I'm saying? So I think playing an ace, it was the best play, right, guys? Because I can go 10 again, and he has to react. But this is so close because if they can survive, that's the thing. What this is why it's so close on time. If they can survive long enough, they can beat you by the leader, the the life, the leader effect, because he can choose back to 2 life. My so that's what I learned against El Brillante. But sometimes you can just nothing you can do. But I was going to the same scenario back to back. When I play against El Brillante and him, we go into time. He has cards in hand. He might survive long enough to just do leader effect and beat me because of the time rules. So you guys will see how. Of course, I saw the cards that I needed to see when I needed them, but I learned like you can be like, oh, but you should have known that before that, man. Like I say, I'm always learning. I'm humble. Okay, so I go get. I go. This is maybe a misplay here because I go 8. I should just establish a 10 drop. That's when there you go, chat. There you go. No, this is bad. Yeah, there you go. That's my big misplay. Big misplay, guys. But I learned. After this game, I learned. I learned. So, guys, there's things that you can be like, oh, that's common sense. Man, so many matchups now. The game is getting bigger and better. Different leaders are becoming relevant. There's a lot of things, but you can always get better. And when I learned in this match, it's like you mulligan for your karakuris. You do kara, and then ace, ace, ace. It's just too much pressure for them. But here I should establish the 10 drop, swing for 10. 100%. 100%. 100%. Big misplay. But you learn. And alive. That's a 10 drop. With one done, that's 111K. Definitely should have done that. But you see, that's why we go to these tournaments. We try to get better. Like I say, I don't have all the experience in the world in all the matchups, but we can always get better. Win or lose, you can always get better. So yeah, leader ability, trash a card. All right, thinking here. Thinking here what to do. Yeah, I guess guys, imagine Kara, Yamato, 2 aces. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. It's too much pressure. It's too much pressure. And he's running low out of cards. So plays Gecko Moria. He has to give me one of the characters. So it's gonna give me probably the rest of one. Yeah, that's what makes sense. I agree with that play. You just go aggressive. You have to. Um. So here I think I should have went for life, went for game. You see what I'm saying? But I don't know. I don't know. Cause how many cards he has in hand? Like four or five? Yeah. Yeah. Maybe because I think next turn I clear board. I have to counter, man. I have to counter. I'm like, are you gonna put me to zero? Okay. Then I'm gonna take that one. I haven't done leader ability. Like I say, tell me down below things I could have done better. I'm always analyzing, trying to get better. But I feel like I played better in the other matchup, and the knowledge you can get through any game, even if you win, is a lot, man. You just keep getting that experience and keep minimizing your how you play your cards. Maybe I counter here. I'm also thinking ahead because, but I do yeah. The reason I took is because he's gonna go for my board. There's no way he's going for my life. Yep. There's no way. He doesn't have a lot of cards in hand. But I should have kept that rigid. You know why? I should have kept that rigid. I should have kept that rigid. And and also I would have three Karakuris now if I would do the play that I showed you told you earlier. I should have kept the rigid. I mean the Raigo, sorry. Oh my god. Raigo one of the characters then go big three times. Literally. He has how many cards? Like four or five, I don't know. That's what I should have done, guys. I should have went Raigo your one of your characters, right? Then um go 11. You gotta give me two cards or the blocker. But I don't know how many cards I don't know if I can math him out though after that. That's what I'm saying. I should have played the ace what I needed to play because it makes if you have to commit the less dons you can commit to bait your opponent the better. Depending of course the game scenario. But I went for live, yeah. I think here so I'm like okay let me see what I'm gonna do. Yeah, I was debating at the end what numbers to do. So I think here I win because of time. I think guys. I think so. But um because that's the reason I didn't. If I was like, I would go for board that turn, and then play another ace or whatever. But because of time, I gotta go for life. But what I'm debating is like, should I do 3 11s or let's see how he react because he now he auto wins by doing leader ability. So if he has the counter, he has the counter. Do you see what I'm saying? Like if I would establish that kata earlier and that ace earlier, the less downs you have to commit, the better is for you to pay your opponent. The better is for you. So I had like four cards in hand, bro. It's scary. Four cards in hand. So he can technically get if he has two Ks, he 10, 11, 12, yeah. If he has yeah, if he has counter, he has the counter. If your opponent have it, have it. There's no way around it. Yeah, he block it, and I'm like, I'm debating. This is hard, guys. He has four cards in hand. If I do 14, he can counter if he has the counter. But what is better? Two dunts. Let me see. 10, 11, and 12. Right? I'm like, he has four cards, man. So I debated. So the judge came and he's looking at us. He's like, it's over. It's like, oh shit, what happened? He's like, no, it's over. The 5 minutes. So you win because of that. But he showed me his hand. He would have blocked only one of the attacks. So I would have won. What I was debating is to do, if I do 14, he wins. He goes, he give me, he give me, and we debating. Okay, what happened? Yes, yeah. If you attack, yeah. So always, okay, guys. If your opponent has, let's say, technically has the hand size, that if he has the counter, he can beat you. Please do. do the right number twice. Don't put everything in one don and hope for the best. You attack twice. If he has the counter, he has the counter. If I go 11 with Yamato, two dons, right? Because I have four dons, right? He gave me a 2K. That's 11 and a 1K. Now he can block another 11, but I was gonna do 12. He cannot block 12, right, guys? Because 2Ks, yeah, he can only do 12. If he would have had two 2Ks, he win. But yes, but I'm analyzing. Like I say, guys, play your kata early. Establish your high cost characters early, and then you deal with the rest. Because it's just like, why I play that Sabo? Play your kata. Okay, if that's your only play, okay, that was your only play. But if you have options, guys, the better you're gonna do with an L is establish your kata. You see what I'm saying? Hey, here I'm just talking nonsense. But it is what it is, guys. I'm over talking here. Let's get into the other round, baby. All right, guys. So here we are, round three, man. So far, I believe so, right? I played Bonney first round, lost. Shout out to B Dragon. Then play here on Blayo Luffy. Second round, shout out to you, man. Great vibe. Like I say, guys, in that matchup, you want to establish your Aiko's characters early. Play the ace if you have to play it, and just keep maximizing your turns. If you don't have those cards in those turns, it is what it is. But you gotta keep putting that pressure. You gotta keep building that big board, so you just overwhelm your opponent. So, guys, this is the Argentina player. I believe that's what he told me he's from. My bad, I forgot your name, bro. I'm so bad with names. He's from the Discord community or locals community. To me, you have a lot of respect from me. Amazing player. I learned a lot of things from this matchup because of him. So yeah, man. We started the game with the blocker, man. Playing the blocker, that's really good early. Here I'm debating of doing. I'm like, I want to do that. Play two, pay two, and play that advantage. But bro, that's what you want, so I'm not gonna do it. And that's knowledge. That's having knowledge of your matchups. Like if you don't have knowledge, you will be like, oh, let me do banish. Now he has three life. Blah, blah, blah. No, bro, no. It's just it makes no sense. So here you just pass. And he's an amazing player, man. He knows how to manage his resources. And you will see an insane play that I did that you're gonna be laughing, man. It's gonna be a funny play, bro. So we drew another Nami. We want those Namis on life so we can kill their Sabo if they don't have the KO protection or the Luffy. But no, I gotta drew those. But hey, we just passed. He passed too. I'm like, okay, we're just looking at each other. So here I pay 7, play the Enel. Enel, unfortunately, on the late game, he's useless because you rather just put your dons in your other high cost characters and do like. Because I think the magic number against Luffy in the late game is 11 because he has to give you two cards. Um, so Enel to do 11, that's 4 dons. So, but it's a good card to have it there early. That's what you have. That's where like I was saying, the first round match, the 7-9 Charlo is really good because right now I would establish a 9K character as earlier on my 7 done without done commitment. It's way better than now. But that's what I had. Like I said, guys, you're not always gonna have the cards when you need him or but just keep grinding, and keep playing the game to the best of your abilities of to the hand that you have and to whatever you're facing. Whatever the game state is. Plays that Luffy, man. That's what they want. I'm asking him some questions. He helped me to understand better. It's like, okay, this and that. That's what I love. I love players like that. That's me, man. Don't be if you see me at locals, if you're from my local scene, don't be afraid to ask me what I could have done better, or tell me why I could have done better. So let's keep sharing the love, the knowledge, man. Let's help each other to be better. I always say that in a card game, like it's all about if you can have the knowledge, you can be prepared, you can have a good day, you can face, you can be like with the right mentality and have the knowledge. But if you don't see your cars, you don't see your cars. And if you have bad matches, you have bad matches. If you break, you break. So the, just keep moving on. If it's your day, it's your day. If it's not, just have fun and be happy for your homies. Like for example, this is my second time doing the Treasure Cup of South Orlando. My first time I bubble out, but John got fourth, and I was so freaking happy, man. Like I was like a kid. You can go back to the live stream, and you can see like how happy I was. So guys, I top deck a flampe, and you guys that was the card that I needed because I do flampe. Another two flampes. I do flampe, flampe. And we drew the Rigo. Let's go! Oh my god, guys! I dropped 6 cars in that turn, man, and I'm like, you know what's coming, baby? I'm gonna Rigo that, and it just that's hard of the cars, man. Top decking while you need it. And be able to draw your Rigo that was like meant to be, that was like insane, and that's a sample. It's like, oh, that's like that's your day, like you seeing the cards, you need to see them when you need to see them. But that was insane, man. Be able to draw the other flampes, to keep drawing and draw the card that you needed. Amazing, man, amazing. That's what, like, guys, cards that you need to, that you feel like that can really give you, like, it can really change the momentum towards you. You need to play them at 4. Because if I don't Rigo that Kusan, bro, GG's. They're not gonna attack with that Kusan. They just keep doing all the other shenanigans and destroy you slowly but surely. People told me that if you see, shout out to MB, man, Najib. He told me that great guy, man. Great guy from the community too. He plays Blayo Luffy. He used to play Newgate, and I think he switched to Blayo Luffy. He's been grinding with that. He's been doing really well with it. Um, he told me if you see they're playing the Kusan, just go aggressive towards the life. But if they play that Kusan and they have healthy life, like, who knows? Like, you're not gonna know that until they play it, bro. I was like, no, Kusan, no. It just really, literally destroyed my build. My only chance is like play a bunch of Enels, but yeah, well, yeah, because if they do Luffy, I think I mean they can get away with it. They play Luffy, play Thunderbolt. It's like, yeah, if that Kusa stay, man, and you haven't been aggressive before that, it's like, yeah. And like I said, my build is not an aggressive build. I can be aggressive in some scenarios, but I'm not gonna be overwhelming aggressive. That's what I did with my list, and that's what I tried to do with my with Enel since EBO 1. Where, like, you adapt to the format and you try to be good at everything. I don't need to be great at everything. I think I'm great at surviving because of the leader ability, but the other things that I do is like I'm good at it. Like, I'm good at removing. I'm good at healing. I'm good at building more slowly. Building high cost characters spore. Like stuff like that. Like the deck is good at that. But there's other decks that can be better at that. They can be better at removal. They can be better at aggressive. So, like I said, just try to keep a balance where, like, I'm good at everything against overall strategies, and then I'm great at maybe one or two teams, and you live with the results. And, like, I play 4 Frampes. I was blessed to see them. I play 4 Ragos. I was blessed to see him. You do the numbers, brother. It is what it is, man. You try your best. So here I'm trying to prevent myself to go into time, bro. I'm like, I don't want to be doing this, man. My last 2 Black Yellow Luffy matches, I'll be going through time and I'll be barely winning. The last one, I had the dons to do it. I would choose the vetting what to do first, to do 14 or 11, 12. That's the best. If he has the counter for 14 and 11 and 12, you lose no matter what. But you have to force your opponent to have it. So, um, so I'm like, how can I prevent that? And like I was saying, through the other match, Karakuris. Just play Karakuris, Karakuris, Karakuris. It's just too good. It's just too good against them, guys. Play Karakuri, bounce that, put it bottom light, brother. It is what it is, man. And I pass to you. I'm not gonna attack you. There's no need for me to attack you. I gain no value right now to attack you. So he plays a Kuzun. I can do Yamato, but I think he plays a Sabo. I'm like, please don't. I think I have let me see. Let me see what he does. No! Don't play that. Oh, I had 6 characters on board. I noticed that, but it's countered. We noticed on the other turn. It can happen, man. What are the odds that you play 3 Flampes from hand, bro? Come on, bro. But those things can happen. You just trash it, when you notice. It's not like I attack with them and then. But it can happen. But try to pay attention. Because I don't know why I have 6 characters, but you know, I mean, we know. I just played the card and forgot about it. But and guys, we took another card, bro. Like, but you see the advantage? I drew 6 cards in one turn. That's the advantage of the conceit. That's hey, Flampe is Mashira Yoshi, brother. So I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. I forgot about it. Like, yeah, it's fine. Like he knows me. I didn't mean harm. It's not like I have 5 aces on board. I mean 6 aces on board. So guys, clutch. Got of that right now. He has a lot of life, but I have 3 Karakuris, 1 Enel, and my leader. And I have Yamato. So it's looking pretty good. And yep, that's yeah. It's just I feel like I just drew what I needed when I needed it, and that happens, and it could be the other way around. I had tournaments that like, I don't know how I won those games, like because I just went for a game and he didn't have it, or because that's what you gotta grind the game and learn. Like one of the biggest things in One Piece is the fundamentals of the game. Like sometimes you gotta force your opponent to have it. Sometimes we overthink things as a player, but just force your opponent to have it. If he has it, he has it. He was gonna beat you no matter what. But don't give him the game for free. Make your opponent earn it. So he plays another Kusan. It's looking good for me, guys. It's looking good. Like I have a lot of attacks on board. Do we draw another? I think I drew another card, guys. After this, I think that's what happened. Or I play the Yamato. And maybe I start attacking. I don't remember. He has a lot of cards in hand. Me too. We both healthy, Juan. But it's tricky as a Black Luffy play because if he start attacking with the board, yeah, he can put pressure on my life, but then I can just kill him, and he still has 4 life. So that's what you try to do as a player. You put your opponent in a position where like whatever plays they do, it benefits you as a player. That's what you try to do. Like you try to force your opponent to play your way. And when you open like me, like oh my god, 3 Karakuris, drew the right when I needed it. That's just too much. It's just too good to be true. Like it's just too much. It's like it happens to me where I'm on the other side. My opponent open broken. Okay, bro, you got it. And then Yamato heal. Always do the right sequence. If you heal first, you're not gonna get the KO. And then here I'm like, should I start attacking? Should I start attacking? And I'm like, In my hand, I have an else. I don't have aces. I'm like, yeah, go for it. You have to end the game at some point. No more Yamatos. No aces. You have to end the game at some point. You have to. But you have to think. It's not a cakewalk. It's not like, oh, I attack it, yeah, se acabó, it's over. No, bro, you gotta like be mindful. Be mindful, but don't doubt yourself. Just because sometimes when I do like when I lost my only loss in that tournament that John got 4 and I got fifth, he was against John, and he finished X1. I believe he lost only to Bonney, but I learned a lot in that mirror match, and I and like so I know the mirror match, right? I learned through testing, through the months. I learned the format, right? I learned how to approach the mirror match, right, in different ways. But I doubted myself. I was looking at his board, and I was like, it was like, give me 1 second, boys. ¿Qué pasó, mi amor? Please, mami, yo voy ahora. Dime. I'm recording, mami. Dime rápido. Yo te voy ahora. Yo voy ahora. You thirsty? Okay, toma agua. Toma, mama. Just tell me that, mommy. Sorry, guys. Hey, daddy time. So you have to. So I doubted myself. I'm like, should I went for game? So I went for game too early, and he capitalized it, destroying me. Right? He took over after that. But I learned as a player, don't doubt yourself. Keep your game. Keep doing your game plan. And here, just keep attacking. Yeah, he wants to be a 0 life, but all those cars. Okay, mi amor, good job, te amo. Mwah. Entonces, and then I'm like, now I gotta just put pressure. I gotta put pressure. He's gonna lose those two cars. They're gonna go to the bottom. Uh, but I'm hesitating um because I don't know what car is that. Oh, that's a Kusan, I think. I think that's a Kusan, guys. So I'm hesitating because he has to when they have 10. Ve para allá, mi amor. Let me finish this. W- Ahora voy, mami. Está bien, yo voy ahora. Está bien, mami. Let me finish this. Ten difficulties, daughter. She needs her daddy. She's good. She just want to call her mom. Mommy, what we'll call her right now. Let me finish this. Okay, guys. So, like I was saying, I'm debating. Um, because when they have 10 dons, if they want to take the life, I think he's gonna go to the bottom of the deck, and can they gotta do weird plays. I don't think they can establish if they have life in if they don't have a Luffy and they have life, they have to give you a card out of his hand, and they're not gonna be able to establish a gecko. They can do their leader ability and do their combos. He has a lot of cards in hand, but he's not gonna establish a gecko. And then that next turn, I'm gonna put a lot of pressure in your life because you're gonna be at 0 life, and it's just gonna be too much to handle. So that was my thought process, guys. So like I said, think different actions you can do, but don't never doubt yourself. Sometimes when I doubt myself, like, oh my god, like, oh my god, like, should I attack here? And I remember the game. I perfectly remember the game, guys. And I started attacking with my Karakuris, and it was like, no, it was over. It's like GG's. So because John is an experienced player. He knows how to play the game. He knows about the fundamentals. He's we always testing. We always sharing ideas. Like he knows what he's doing. So if one of us make a mistake, man, and the other guy is playing his best game, he's gonna capitalize, and that's what happened. But shout out to him, and I'm really proud of him, man. He got that back to back, man. He was cooking, man. He got that one south, then went to Trading Card Addict, got another one, man. Shout out to you, man. You're an amazing player. So you see here, guys, he just committed downs to do the babies, to do all that, and that's what you want. Like he's not established a 9K. He's putting a lot of board, but that's it. Like that's not a threat to you. You're just gonna go full of life next turn again, and you're gonna eat his hand. That's what you want. And if he kills you or he can just outgrind you, it happens. But you gotta force your opponent to have those cards to have. And I was blessed and lucky to see the cards what I needed in. But that's why like I like to play cards at 4 that I needed them. I remember like I used to play Flampe at 2, this and that at 2, and it didn't matter. It didn't work. Like I mean like I just learned through time and through experience that the cards that you need, the staples, you gotta play it at 4. And to me, a staple. Let's see how the format develops. But to me, a staple is gonna be Rygo and an L. Like there's no debate on that. Like you need to play 4 Rygos always, unless the in a set Bandai do like I don't know, like a controversial ban list where like, and now is the best deck no matter what. Like okay, I can play 2 Rygos, 3 Rygos. If you play cards like Shirayoshi, you can get away with playing 3. I'm talking about in the perspective of a player that don't play Shirayoshi, guys. Shout out to my brother Kobe Sierra. I'm looking what he has, asking questions. I'm looking. I want to have knowledge of what he can potentially do. Give me that. And I'm asking, do you discard? Like, oh no, I didn't, and he did it, and then he did it, and yeah. So we're just asking, making sure we're doing our abilities right, and yeah. So here, oh, he's talking to my character, and I have to defend my character. It's just that's it. That's my win con. My board is my win con against them. The pressure that I can apply to him, and I still have a lot of counter now. So yeah, okay. So I believe it's a 9K leader, right? It should be a 9K. I think that's a 4 on the dice. So he passes, yeah. Because his avatar, yeah, it's really rough for him right now. So I drew a Yamato. We don't need it right now. We just gotta attack with board. Okay, so what I was saying, yeah, I lost track a little bit what I was saying, but yeah, man, just keep yourself grinding, respect the game. Uh, okay, so yeah, like I remember now. Sorry, guys. So I was talking about I don't play Shirayoshi. I have it. I put it sometimes, put it back. Oh, shout out to Kobe Sierra for giving me an alternate art Shirayoshi. Looks insane for a collection event. Oh my god, bro. I want to play Shirayoshi just because of that. Maybe Karakuri, she's a staple. Like I haven't played Karakuri for a whole set, like two sets. So I might bring. Like I said, guys, I'm gonna be grinding with different leaders. But I love it now. I really love it now. I really like how the way he plays and But Kara is gonna be a problem putting. If I don't find a way to be putting consistently or Kara, we might have to switch to Kara because I think Kara can beat the other decks too. And there's a lot of cards available towards us. So like um you go babe, llama mama, babe. So there's so we at that. Whatever leader, yellow leader has the best matchup overall across every deck, that's what I'm gonna play to give yourself the best chance. But I really love it now, guys. And also Lucci. Let's see Lucci, man. I'm telling you, man. I'm just missing two who is who and two jacks. So shout out to Kobe Sierra for giving me that Shirayoshi. But I'm talking in a perspective as a player that don't play Shirayoshi. All the staples that you definitely need to win some games, you need to play that for. The reason, the reason that lately I haven't been playing Shirayoshi is because is because um is because I rather have room to take cards against the specific matchups. So guys, 10, 11, 11. Best numbers are 11, man. No matter what you tell me, best numbers are 11. I did 10 because I don't think I can do three 11s and four 11s, right? Three that's six duns, two duns that's yeah, unless I had an ace. So yeah, we know he's gonna do lead ability, but right now he doesn't have a lot of cards in hand, and I'm gonna be doing the things twice. And if he has the counter and then can kill me, good for him. He has it. He earned it. He earned it, guys. It is what it is. Can I speak English? Can I speak? Oh my god. Oh my god. I think I almost did something that. Okay, never mind. We still good. So he plays the gecko play, guys. He's forced to do this play, man, and that's why you try your best as a player. You gotta try to force your opponent to play the way you want to play. If he plays defensive, that means that you're gonna be healthy in life and you're more comfortable attacking life. But imagine, guys, that instead of playing Enel, I would have played the 7-9. So in that turn, I could have done not the same numbers but attack one more time. He only has three cards in hand, chat. So he would have two cards right now if I would have a Flampe there. And I think Flampe is I'm not gonna say it's a staple, but it's close to like a four of. But it's close because to me four of staples. Like if you play a card four, it's a staple. You play a card three, it's like or it depends what mechanics you are using you're playing. So, but to me, yellow cards you play at four is staples. Three is like I can live without you. Uh, you are almost a staple, and cards you play at two is like take choices against different matchups. You play those two because in some scenarios they can give you the win. And to me, Flampe that's one of the cards that you can get away with three, but to me two is enough. If you see it, you see it. She's not your win con in matchups, but she's definitely put the advantage towards you if you play the card in specific matchups. So it's attacking on my board. I'm defending because, like I say, against Luffy, your board is your win con. Of course, your hand too, but you know what I'm saying. Like he didn't attack my life because it makes no sense before doing the Luffy play. But here, just he doesn't have a lot of cards, and I'm gonna do the same thing. Drop and doing the same thing. There's no need for me to don't do the same numbers. There's no need for me to go the other way. Like to survive, you need your hand as an L player, but to your win con against some matchups, and also like specifically this matchup, is your board, guys. You keep your board. That's it. That's one of the biggest things is this matchup. So yeah, I'm debating what numbers to do, but I'm pretty sure I'm gonna do the same numbers. It's like go 10, give me a 2K. Yep, give me a 2K. Go 11. Give me two 2Ks, guys. So Yeah, two 2Ks. That's good. 11 and 11. They give you a whole hand. Yeah, whole hand. So we know he doesn't have a gecko unless he drew it. If he draws a gecko, I still beat him if I can defend my board. Unless he tried to aggro me down, but I don't think he can. Because you need a Vavis. You need he might do the ace play. That could be scary, but you're doing seven. You're doing seven twice. Nine and two. You're doing two big numbers and seven twice, or in six. So he can potentially cheese a win out of me, like or steal again. Not cheese because that's you making your place, but he can steal again from you if I don't have if he had the aces, maybe do the ace play. But I feel like I had enough counter. So here I have a Rigo, and I did it. I think I do Rigo, guys. I'm like, do it. No. Oh yeah. Because I don't. Yeah. I was. Yeah. We good. I think I discard Rigo. Yeah, you have to discard Rigo. Yeah. Yep. I was gonna kill the Flampe just because. So he has. Okay, so the reason I countered this is because of the babies. He can do well. No. I'm asking if you discard card. Yeah, I'm asking. You don't have a gecko. The only way you can bring gecko is to bring the babies from trash, and also do lead ability. But if you play, if he doesn't have 8 dons for gecko anymore, there's no way. There's no way, right? Because if he does lead ability, you have no ways to bring in the babies. So I take it. That's why I take it comfortably. But always ask question and make sure yeah, I have it. I just have it. Yeah, and then I have, yep, yeah. GG's, man. GG's, man. I saw my curve. I think I executed the game plan really well. I got blessed on drawing that the flampes to drew that. That was the difference to me. If I don't see that Kusan there, it would be a different game. But man, shout out to you, my brother. Thanks for the game. If you see this video, tell me your name. I mean, I'm probably gonna forget it again, but hey, all love, man. I'm bad with names, man. I don't even know my daughter's birthday, man. I always forget. My brain cannot retain dates and names for the most part. So I'm sorry. Hopefully one day they give you a pill that you can retain dates and names. But shout out to you, brother. Let's get into this was round three. So far, guys, we are 2-1. Let's see what happens on round four. All right, guys. So here we are, round four. Your boy Brandless is 2-1. I'm first in the mirror match. He knows I was live streaming, so he showcases. Guys, it took me a minute to debate to keep that hand. The reason I did Flampe here in the mirror match is okay. You do Raigo in some matchup in some games, and sometimes it comes down to that you can do Raigo, but you can do Flampe early in the mirror match comfortably. I feel like it's a good play. It's not like a bad play. But I debated to keep the hand because I was going first and I had like two aces, and then I drew a third one, but I'm like, hopefully I can survive long enough to like abuse my 10 drop aces. So he's doing he plays the blocker, he's doing the flampe, and he's putting the work. He's going banish here, guys. He's going 6 banish. I lose a 2K. Do I have cards in hand? Let me see. Let me see. I didn't have a 2K in hand, so yeah, maybe you can give him a 2K just if you're afraid of losing a good character. Yeah, mommy. Okay, mommy. Thank you, my love. I'm almost done. Qué linda. I love it, mommy. I love it. Te amo. My daughter is so smart, man. She changed the picture on my phone, the background. She put herself. I love you, mommy. Dios te bendiga. Okay, guys. So we go in here back and forth. I play the get that, so I kill the blocker. That's what you want to do. You want to remove those blockers early. In the mirror match, it's not about who's more healthy. It's about who has more who managed their hand size better, their resources better, and their board, who also drew better, like who has more ten drop aces, more high cost characters, and who can answer more to what your opponent is doing. So you play a blocker, I remove it. What are you gonna do next? Can you remove Magedatsu? Okay, and it's just a back and forth thing. So here I'm thinking about maybe countering, but I don't have a 2K, so there's no need for that. The reason I was probably gonna counter it was because to kill their fight cost, they're probably gonna play now. That's the only reason you're okay to counter there. So you see what I'm saying? Like I would play my Gedatsu, I would play my Sabo next turn, and then yeah. So here I don't have a play. Um, I should have 7 dons. I don't have an Enel. That's rough. Yeah, I'm looking at my dons like it's not looking pretty bad. It's looking pretty bad. Guys, I only have late game, but you know, you try to make your opponent play your way. Make you try. Bro. I'm definitely thinking about doing Ryder, bro. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I have 2 Rygos, bro, and I'm thinking like I'm gonna be a low live, so I'm like I'm gonna. Do I pass? Yeah, I pass. Should I done Rygo there just because? Maybe. But I'm like, if you're gonna go for game and kill me, you kill me, bro. It was meant to. It was meant to be, bro. The scary thing is I don't have a Kara or a Yamato to go back to 1 if he puts me at 0. Jesus Christ, it's so rough, man. That's what's scary for me keeping the hand because honestly, you want to see you want to see Enel, Karakuri, and stuff like that. You see what I'm saying? You want to see Enel, Kara in the mirror match going first. You want to see. So I drew an Yamato, so that's not bad. But he forced me to. Yeah, he did a good number. Let me see what he does. Let me see. Oh, I charged the car. I paid the cost. Why I didn't? I should have discarded Rygo, man. That was a misplay of me. And then counter that one. Yeah, I misplayed there too. I should have given the 0 cost, counter the 7. I mean, I already did. Oh, well, I already did the leader ability. I already did leader ability, so I'd rather be at 0 life. Because my problem was like, I want to kill that Gedatsu. But to kill that Gedatsu, I was at 1 life already. So I would have to block 2 sevens. So is that worth it? No. You need your hand in the mirror match. You lose your whoever lose whoever loses his hand first, he's gonna lose the game. This is like 80-20, 80-20, 78-30, because you have no way to counter now. And then if he has a board, he's gonna keep putting pressure in your life until he kills you. So, so yeah. So here I'm debating to counter. I don't know if I do it, but the thing is, I already done lead ability. So if I counter this one, I have to counter the other one. Oh, wait. I have to counter this one, but I should have discarded Rygo. But I'm like, fuck, it is what it is. Oh, and I triggered that, bro. That's insane. How many does he has, Chad? He has 5. So 5. I had two 2Ks. Mommy, no. I had two 2Ks. That's why I didn't counter because I was gonna give him two 2Ks. You see what I'm saying? I, Mommy, don't put it there, please. Mommy, let me help you. Let me help you. Okay, I'm gonna help you. And so there you go. Like this. There you go. So the reason I did that is because I was gonna give it the 2K somebody white, so I can counter a 9. I mean, if he has a Maru, I have the 0 cost event, just in case, bro. You never know, bro. They can just win out of you, so I definitely should have kept it. I should have blocked one of the 7. Take the last one and don't be afraid of dying, and discard the Rygo. I shouldn't have kept that. I shouldn't have discarded 1K, man. That was a misplay of me. But we're humans, and we're gonna keep drawing, and we're gonna be able to heal. So yeah. So yeah, but I should have gone to the first 7, take the second one, trigger the Rygo, and then I keep myself at 1 life, and I kill the Gedatsu. So that's what I'm saying. I didn't manage my resources the right way there. There, I need to put you close to. I think it has 4 live chat. If I say chat, you guys. Okay, sorry. We do live stream every locals, every tournament, so we used to saying chat. But you guys are in the chat because you're gonna comment, right? Okay, so yeah, you wanna having a 3 life. You need to put them in a position like if the game is going the wrong way, you haven't close to little. You wanted to start recording now, mommy? You wanna record? Okay, I'm gonna set it up for you. 1 second. There you go. It's recording. Okay, sorry guys. Yeah, doing 3 things at a time. Okay, so he plays that. He tries 2 cards. Let's see what he does. And then he passes. I play the Yamato. Right, guys? I play the Yamato and pass. So he goes 6 alive. He has 10. Right, this is the scary thing, man. He goes 6 to 6. He's going. I think did I defend it like that, you guys? That's what I did. I think that's what I did. You want to defend the board? I think. Oh, I let it die because he's probably gonna do the ace, and I rather keep my two. Okay, okay. I was just playing around the ace because I rather keep my counter. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he plays an L. He plays two. You know, this play. Hey, shout out to you, bro. It was a fun game, bro. And look at his mat, piece of towel, bro. And his sleeve, bro. His done sleeve are amazing, bro. You're the goal, bro. I appreciate you, man. Really, it was really fun to play against you. So, be in older formats, this was an okay play. But in the new format with all the cards that, oh man, I lost a Yamato, man. This is when I give him the Raigo. I have to give him the Raigo. So either way, I think it was gonna, it is what it is. But the previous round should, yeah, yeah, I should have given the Raigo. So because I would defend my life, and then I would Raigo the ace. That's why I keep the Raigo too because I can do two Raigos. Like looking back, maybe but I ended up giving it out. It is what it is. But here we have the four aces. Okay, so the reason I was saying earlier, the reason is like, mami, tiene que bajar la voz. The reason I was saying, mi amor, tiene que bajar la voz because I'm recording too. And then they're gonna hear you. So you need to be speak low, low. Okay, I'm almost done, mami. I'm almost done. Sorry, guys. So the reason you this being super aggressive towards in the mirror match is not good as it used to be is because we have ace in the format. So I can choose attack your board. So I attack 9, I think he trash, and then I attack 10. So yes, you you banish one of my life, but I establish and now I have more board pressure, and I'm healthy. We're in the same life. You understand what I'm saying? So if we would have played an L there and don't attack, it would be a better play overall. Um, but he banished, like I said, he banished a life. He took he took a card out of my hand. So yeah, like I mean I guess, but like I say, overall it's not like I think this is that play that he did there. That's when the game went away from him because it's like also not playing that ace there. I had the answer for the ace, but you gotta play the best ultimate way and force your opponent to have an answer. So if he doesn't have it, he doesn't have it. If I didn't have the Rago there, I didn't have the Rago. So yeah, that nail would have put more pressure later game. So I go five alive. I want he. Let's see if he takes it. Because also in the mirror match, you need to know when to put pressure on life. Now, this is when you put pressure. Because now the board doesn't matter. I have four aces. So he goes. He tri- If it's a zero life, okay, he triggers that. That was good. If it's a zero life, guys, he cannot clear my board comfortably because you have to heal. So that's why in this turn I went for life. Here I choose not to heal and go 10 alive, and he triggered the zero cost. That's fine. You can debate that I should kill the Gedatsu, but now I took two cards out of his hand, and he doesn't have a zero cost to defend his life comfortably. You know what I'm saying? Because if I kill Dagetatu, he still has one life, and that one life was gonna be a zero cost, and he was gonna go to two the next turn instead of one. So he's going five alive. I'm thinking about other plays he can do. I take it because if he's gonna play a Yamato and an Ace, he can only swing 6 and 5. And if he plays a Yamato, he's not gonna put me a zero. But he can play the Ace. I'm like, oh my god, man. I don't have a 2K in hand, so if he plays the ace and goes to my Yamato, it's rough. But I'm thinking, guys, so I counter. I say it is what it is. He didn't have the ace. He plays Yamato. He bait me, and then he passes. So that's okay. But right now, so this is when you go for board because to kill him, I gotta hit him 4 times, and I'm gonna give him two cards to his hand for no reason. So here, what you do is, what you do is, it's like I don't remember what I do. Let me think what I do. Let me think what I do. So I think I do Raigo. Yeah, I think the best play here is to clear a board, clear the whole board, and then after that, if he has the aces, he has the aces. It is what it is. Like I said, you gotta make the best ultimate play. But I don't remember perfectly what I did. But doing Raigo here is not a bad play. I'm at one life. Oops. Yeah, that happens. That happens. Uh, I'm at one life. If I clear a board, he's not gonna have enough attacks to kill me. So I go nine there. Yep. I should have went five first. Say, okay, you took it. Okay, perfect. So I do Raigo. I do Raigo, and then yeah. Looking back, maybe I go to zero, forcing to play the ace if he have it, and then play my own ace. But it worked out because I was able to do Raigo more comfortably. That's what I wanted to do too. And also, he no establishes his ace early. It's really rough. I have the answer, but it's really. If I'm doing Raigo, of course I'm removing your board, but you still just. I'm not establish my own. But in the mirror match, you gotta be really mindful what you do and really patient. And sometimes if your opponent drews better, he drews better. It is what it is. But you just gotta force him to drew better. Don't give him the game by attacking too early and by don't building your own board. So here he's playing the nails. I wonder how many nails he plays on his list. But like I said, guys, this is not an ultimate play because he okay. I'm losing that card, but now I can kill your nail. Five alive, and I take it. There's no need for me not to take it. You see what I'm saying? Like in the older format, when we didn't have ace, this was an amazing play. But right now, I can go 9 to 7, 10 to 7, 10 to 7. It's just too much pressure, guys. You need to be patient and build your board before you start like doing those banish and putting that pressure. He has to let it die. Like he has to let it die. So here I'm like, yeah, I can attack now. You can raggle me, but I'm gonna still have two characters and I still have another ace. So what I do is here, I think I swing five. Let's see what he does. If he takes it, that's fine, and then I play the ace and pass. But a good play was no attacking and play the ace and pass because if he raggles me, he's losing one card. But he can still play flampe. So just put pressure, guys. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm tripping. I still have the ace. Never mind. Okay, so that's why, yeah. Like if I didn't have another ace, maybe I would have just starving at two and then the other turn attack. If you play flampe, you're losing at 2K, whatever. If you have the Rago, you have the Rago. I'm still gonna have two more characters, and I have another ace to answer it. So it's still looking at my graveyard. Yeah. So it took me a while to keep the hand, but at the end, is what gave me the advantage because he played the way that I needed to play to be able to take the win. So when you're being aggressive, you gotta keep in mind that all your characters are vulnerable to attack. So that's what happened. Like every time he established a board, he was attacking. Yes, you banish a lot of my cards. You put pressure. Thank God those cards were not aces, so that could be different. But his strategy, I don't say like his strategy was like, oh my god, the worst. Because if he was banishing my high cost character, that would have been insane. But based on the hand that I had, it didn't work out. So that's why I tried to do strategies that work better consistently. Here is rough because I don't have a 2K. So I let her die. I, I let her I let her I let her die because of that. So I think so that's what I did. So yeah, like it could have worked. It could definitely could have worked. Like because imagine guys if it was the other way. He banished one Yamato I think and one Karakuri. I don't remember the other cars, but um 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 he banished, so that could be rough. But thank God we kept the hand and it worked out at the end. But that's why I like to do strategies that consistently work. That no matter, like sometimes things are gonna affect. Like sometimes you're gonna don't drew good, your opponent drew broke in the mirror match. It is what it is. But it comes down to sometimes it comes down to um sometimes it comes down uh to things that are out of your control. Like you break, he drew better, blah 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 blah. He won the dash throw, whatever, right? But if you do consistently well in the mirror match, it's because you find strategies that consistently work well. So being super aggressive, it can work if it would have banished all my, if it would have banished my like my. So he took that. That was, I mean, that's why I'm like, if he doesn't take that one, I go for his ace. So and he takes it, man. That's insane. That means he has no counter, or maybe he had a. I don't know, man. Maybe he has a counter. He take it, and then like you might survive, but I'm gonna go super aggressive to reach his life. So yeah, like that's why I'm trying to find like it could have worked, but I tried to find strategy that like a lot of times it's gonna work. So yeah, he give me he if he has that counter, he definitely should have countered my 5K attack leader. Definitely, definitely, because I would have been forced to kill his ace and then pass and play the ace a turn later. But that's why you bait. You bait your opponent and you keep him guessing. He probably thought I was gonna try to kill that ace. That ace right now is not a threat because he's a zero life and I have two life. And I think let me see what I think I have a zero cost in hand. So let me see. Let me see. Yeah, I had two zero cost, so I can defend one big attack of ace. So if he would have like multiple aces, I would go big to both aces, but he didn't have it, so you just gotta add that. And you keep betting your opponent. You go five and see what he does. And I think that was a big misplay too because he should have definitely maybe he just prolonging the inevitable at this point because I have a big board. But you want to defend always the five because what about if I just do a miscalculation and I go for your board, you defend it, and then you go for my board, you killed it, and then you just take over. Here, so I defend. You see what I did there? He swing five. I give him a 2K because he's probably gonna try to go for game right now, and that's what I did it because I didn't have counter. I'm like, yes, I know I'm cement. You desperate in the sense that you don't have much to do. You have to go for game. You're forced to it. So I have to counter the first attack. You always got if you counter a first attack and you have counter, it's always better to overall. It's always better to counter a first attack, depending on your hand and depending on the board set too. Because if you have a good trigger, it is what it is. So yeah, you just be able to counter that last one. He doesn't have enough attacks. I have an Onami, but it really didn't matter. Um, yeah, but to me, guys, in the mirror match, just be patient, be mindful, trying to find strategies. If you guys see, that's what I do. I play the you try to he's asking me what I have in hand, but you try to control board and bait the nail player because some of the nail players they're not gonna pay attention and they're gonna take the five and then you just put a lot of pressure and then you put in close to lethal and maybe they have equal board than you but they have to heal so they can try to kill your board but you can just easily defend because they're going 9 to 9, 10 to 10 and then on the next turn you do the same thing you go for game and now they either have to give you a whole hand or they just lose. So just be patient, be mindful, and give me suggestions. If you have better strategies that work in the mirror match, let me know. But that's what I usually do in the mirror match. Just be patient, control the board, control the pace of the game, and hopefully you win, man. But let's get it, man. Let's get into I believe the final round, baby. All right, guys. So this is deja vu in the sense that the week before this event, I went to the same store, finished fifth out of top four. I lost my first round, and then to John John, shout out to John John, man, he did amazing that day, X and one, and got top four. So I'm like, I'm gonna try my best. If I bubble out again, it is what it is. But always post yourself, try to do your best. So guys, here we playing against Law. Guys, I drew three Yamatons on my opening, and I'm like, if you kill me before that, it is what it is. But three Yamatos is so strong against Law. So let's see how it goes, man. Um, so this is one of the homies. He's a really good law player. He tops a few locals. He's been doing amazing things. So I have a lot of respect for him. So he started, what you want to do again. I mean, this guy. I'm not gonna go into too much in depth. Everybody knows that this leader is banned. This is the last day that the leader was available. So, but what you usually do against aggro decks, you just counter it depends. If aggro decks are they cannot go wide, you take the damage early. But if they can go wide, you counter early. That's the mentality because they can just overwhelm you. Like Rayu, I think it's better to counter early because they can put in you and also just keep yourself healthy, and then you just gotta could either 7 drop and then you go from there. Because then when you're ready to take the hits, if you have good triggers, you can just remove their board. And also Yamato late game is really good in that matchup. So and you don't mind being low cards in hand because they can either kill you or put in you. So it is what it is. So here, guys, you got this was an okay play. I was forced to do it. It is what it is. I don't have a Gadatsu. He gave me a 2K. I'm like, okay, I take it. Play Sabo, trash alive. It was a Luffy. He sucks, but it is what it is. It's just part of the game. It is what it is. I wish a Luffy was on the top life, but it is what it is. So yeah, here it's just try. The game plan is to play for the late game, survive, and then you just do Yamatos and Yamatos. But this is the final round. If I lose this game, there's no way I have a chance of topping. Beat Dragon, my only loss. The so far in the first round, he lost one game. I don't remember against what, but right now, when this is happening, he's playing against John, the final round. So they're both X and 1. So I'm like, well, if John beat him and I lose and I win, I might bubble out again and he bubble in again. It will be karma. It will be deja vu. But I'm like, I cannot control that. I will be happy for either or because I think no matter who win there is whoever wins against B Dragon and John is gonna top. I think. I don't know how the tiebreakers were. So I'm like, one of them B Dragon is for sure topping. So one of us from the domination gaming community is gonna top. So I was gonna be happy for them. But it's gonna be rough. It was gonna be rough for me because oh my god, back to back events of bubble out. Oh my god, so rough. At this point, it was gonna be 3 events, guys, because it's like I bubble out fifth out of four the week before this, and then I bubble out at a I didn't bubble out, but I got second, and they were only doing first place. So it's like wow, man, it's so rough. So here, guys, this is rough because I think we have 7 dons or 8 dons. I'm sorry, man. I think I have 8 dons. No, 7 because I like to go first against aggro decks so I can be the aggression. I can do Yamato. Because usually aggro decks they have like 4 or 5 cost characters, so you can always do Yamato first. So here I'm like, I'm gonna put pressure in your hand. You don't have a lot of cards in hand. You give it to me. I'm like, okay, that's fine. That's even better. I play the Enel and I pass, and I hope I survive. Because now I'm just gonna do the Yamato loop for 3 turns in a row. Can you sustain that? Can I survive long enough? Let's see what happens. And if he goes super aggressive, I can attack Enel to his board. I can attack with my leader to his board, and then I can Yamato. So I'm eating a lot of resources out of his hand. And this is what I learned through the set. Like you just and what I learned also is like even if you don't have the best early game, if you have the best cards to win that match, you keep it, and then you drew the rest. The reason I hesitated when I had the aces and the Raigo in my mirror match is because I was going first. If I go in second, that ham is even better. But I was going first, and it was scary, man. Like I say, if he would have banished those aces, it is what it is. But I guess it worked out because I wasn't expecting him to be that aggressive. Guys, one question: if Raigo is your last life and he has a 5, can I Raigo that? But I don't think so because I'm activating the triggers. It's not in my life. So here I'm like, I have to counter this. And I think okay, this could be a crazy play, but I give him the 2K, I think, because I want to keep doing the Yamato. That's my best chance. Okay. The reason I counter that is because I was so afraid of the kid, and I think he plays the kid. He just went a different route because I counter. So he -3. Yeah, I'll let you go. I'm not gonna give you the life, baby. And then 7 alive because I can take this hit. No triggers. And I drew a counter. That's what I needed. I'm like, okay, I'm happy that I have all my high end, but I need to see my counters, baby. And another high end, like, okay, this is nice, but it is what it is. But so he removed my board, so that's bad. That's really bad. But I know I'm killing something. One of them are going. So hopefully he has bricks, man. 5 I could. Guys, oh, I go to that one. I'm baiting because He'd rather have the killing board, but I'm like, okay, and I pass. If he has a killing killer and kills me, it is what it is. But it doesn't have a lot of dons, so that's the good thing. That's a good thing. But if he has, guys, if he has, he has it. But I choose to have the later, the grind game. Like if you kill me before I can do my three Yamatos, you were gonna beat me no matter what. So good for you. You always wanna see your early game, but if you have the Yamatos, man, Yamato is like really powerful against them because they're running. If they don't kill you, they're running out of cars. You always gonna having a 4 life until you decided to start attacking. So the cars that they put pressure, you're gonna kill them. You're gonna kill the kids and all that. But be mindful because they can just kill you out of nowhere. So this was amazing, man. You go 5, man. I'm like, I'm counter that. This was insane, man. It was beautiful. Cause now I can kill the queen. I'm gonna go. He's not gonna attack, I think. And then I can. He has to trash one card, and then I can just play another queen and play my Yamato and kill the queen, man. It was so good, man. So I'm here. I'm like, I'm just gonna wait. Let's see what he does. Cause now attacking my life is useless. I'm recycling my hand. Potentially draw a counter that I need for the later turns. But that's why I made that call, guys. It's like, like the cards that are so good in that matchup, you gotta keep it, even if you don't have early game. Because as an NL player, you're gonna draw a lot through the game, and you're gonna grind the game. But I'm confused. Oh, he -3 to play that. Okay, never mind. I was like, what he did there? So here, everything changes. Now I have to kill that target. Why? He can go 9K without done commitment, and then he can just, he doesn't have a lot of dons. So, but I'm like, I'm not gonna take no risk. I play cards that kill bodies from trigger, so I take my chances. I have no counter in hand, guys. That's another reason. Like you have to kill that Mister Two. I'm like, I'm thinking, guys, taking my time, but I'm like, that's a 9K without done commitment. That's scary. Yeah, that you know what I'm saying. And this is the scary part. Like, but I can have I can do the counter. I can have triggers right now that can help me, and he has to hit me 4 times to kill me. So I can take the first 3, and then hopefully I can counter the last one. And if you use the dons, why that don is rested? I'm confused. Oh no, he's thinking. Oh, I pass. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was thinking if I was gonna attack, it's too early to attack because I have another Yamato, and I want to kill a 5 or less if he doesn't go aggressive. Because if I put him to 3 and he puts me to 0, I cannot kill nothing technically. But if he leaves me at 1, I can. I can. So it depends what he does. So he pays 2. Oh my god, so broken. No, 3 I guess, and then he 6 alive. And this is clutch. This is why you play that card at 4. I'm thinking about what's my best target, and of course it has to be the blocker. Yep. It's like no way. Yep. That's Onami. So good. So at some point, if you play a lot of those triggers that remove bar, at some point you're gonna see them in your life. And here we drew the Gadatsu, but it's too late for that. Here we just do you just kill that. So now he has one card in hand. The problem is I don't have counter. So I'm always trying to play around that because I shout out to Brandon, amazing player. If you make a bad like if you don't make if you don't always play at your best, he can steal games from you just because of his game knowledge. So you know how many games I lost because oh I have the board, I'm gonna put you at 0, and then you just play 3 killing killers and kill me. He doesn't have a lot of dons, so that's the advantage that I have right now. So I'm assuming 5 to see if he gives me the blocker. But I can also 2 cards. He's gonna have only 4 dons. I don't think he have enough dons to like kill me. But I'm like, if you try to kill me next game or leave me at 0 life, I'm just gonna kill your board. Yeah, and then I pass. Yeah, yeah. You need to starve their hand because they can use that hand to kill you. I don't remember, guys. I don't have counter in hand. If I would have a 2K, I would do at least another swing. Leave him at 2. He plays the kid. How he plays the kid? How many dons he has? I don't know. Maybe he had more than 2. He had 3. I don't know. I'm so bad. I mean, whatever. Like I didn't pay attention that much. So okay. So that's fine. You go to 7. That's fine. Another ace, and that's what you want to do. After you play your Yamatos, that's what you want to do. Because now I'm gonna put pressure on your life, and now I have to go for now. I had drew a 2K, so that's insane. So I go 5 alive. Are you gonna give me a blocker? No. So I go 9, 9. This is yeah. You see now you have 3 cards in hand, but you gotta give me your board to survive. You have to give me your board. If you know you and, doesn't, and then the board that he established, he has to give it away. He has to give it away because he doesn't have. He's not gonna survive. So he gives me the blocker. I'm like, okay, none again. That's the reason I did that. There's no need unless you're going for Lito. Be patient. So I'm thinking what to do. I'm gonna go just 9 again. You're gonna take, and then I go to 2, go to 10. It's just too much pressure, and then I pass. And now he has to hit me 4 times to kill me, and I can block a 7K right off the top. And even if he goes, it doesn't matter if he goes for 4 because it doesn't matter. It's just I have too many attacks. So that's like that's the main strategy that I usually do against aggro decks. Just if they go wide, counter early. If they only play 1 or 2 rush per turn, you just take if they don't play Pudding, you take all the hits and then you just keep grinding. But if they can go wide any turn, you gotta defend. So he plays a Rayu, but that card is not gonna do anything right now. And just making sure he has the requirement. Okay. Just making sure, like, no worries, man, I trust you, but let's just make sure. We are humans, we can all make misplays. But at this game state, it's just too late for that. So he goes 5. I'm like, I'm gonna counter that. I'm gonna take no risk of giving you a win, and I learned the hard way. Just counter. If he has the enough attacks to kill you, he's gonna have it. But he already spent 5 dons to play a character that's not gonna attack, so it's looking good. He -3. It's just not enough. It doesn't matter. He plays all the blockers in the world. I have another ace in hand, and I have 5 attacks, and I'm gonna have a 6. So it's just too much pressure. The best play he could have done is to try to go for game. So he plays that. It's just yeah. At that point, it's just like okay, like no matter you attacking my life here. It's just like it's not gonna do anything. So you go 6. I'm like I'm gonna counter. I don't care. 5 of sorrow. I take it. No, another ace. This just drawing those cards when you need it is insane. I didn't need no more of them, but if you would have played a blocker, I had the Luffy too, so it was just too much pressure. But that's what I learned against that match through my wins and losses. Just keep But generically, guys, aggro decks that go wide defend, that play pudding defend early. Aggro decks that they don't have pudding and they don't go too wide. You take all the hits because you have a little removal from triggers. But guys, um, this is it. This is it, man. This is it. I'm gonna showcase nothing. I already showcased the deck list. This was the final round. I was so happy when I got it. So what happened was that I won my last round, like you guys saw. I finished X and 1. I think it was 4 and 1 because I beat Law, I beat Two Black Yellow Luffy, and I beat a mirror match. And I lost to Bonney. And then in the final round, unfortunately, our boy John Deckbox, he lost to the Beat Dragon, the guy that beat me, and he couldn't top. But me and Beat Dragon Thank God, your boy Brainless bubble in, and I got my second Perona. So thank you so much for your support. Have a blessed day. Please like, subscribe, comment, and anything that I could have done better, let me know in the comments down again. So GG's, take care, have a blessed day. See you on the next one. I
Hey
love
guys,
it, I
guys,
love it, I
guys,
love it. Look
guys,
at me,
guys.
bro. Looking at the comments. So
Listen,
happy.
listen,
I
listen,
love
listen,
it.
listen. I need to show you
GG's.
this.
Look how happy we are, man. We're like kids. Shout out to your John. Look at me, look at me. I was so happy, man, because I'm Bobo in, man. I just wanted to showcase our quick reaction, man. But we're so happy. That's the Dragon, man. Shout out to you, man. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the One Piece community. You guys are amazing, man. We got a second one, man. So lucky, so blessed, man. I'm gonna keep grinding. Look at me, look at me. All right, guys. I'm gonna keep grinding for you guys. Hopefully, you guys like the content. Have a blessed one. This is out. Please like, subscribe, comment. Let's go. Oh my God.